Hi, kings and queens. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Today, we're going to do meditation for unblocking our chakras, our 7 chakras in our body. Of course, there are more chakras even in our body and around us on our spiritual, emotional, mental, and etheric body, but we're going to stick to main 7 chakras and unblock them in this meditation. This is great meditation for everyone who is also doing reiki. It's perfect meditation if you're a reikist. So I really want that you sit down and put your spine up. Just sit straight. And when you're ready, just close your eyes and pay a little attention on your breathing, on inhaling air, exhaling air. Just pay attention on your breathing and breathe the great and good vibrations into you. And feel how they spread all over your body, the oxygen, the good vibration, the good and great emotions, the divineness. And put that feeling into every cell of your body. Now, when anyone is doing reiki, you can place your palms over a heart chakra and invoke the reiki. Silent invocation that you actually do. Just put your palms over heart chakra and start to feel this magnificent divine energy of a higher self. And if your reiki is, just invoke reiki and feel that wonderful reiki energy. Now it's time to surround yourself with a great light. Powerful white light or goldenish light. Just around your spiritual body. Just be in that perfect light bubble, protected and feeling wonderful energy. If you're a reikist, even if you're not, just put your palms over your crown chakra and let energy flows there a bit. Focus on your crown chakra area. In the crown chakra area, we can collect, read, feel, get insights, because she's connected with all cosmic energy, with everything that ever was, is right now, and it's ever going to be. She's mainly blocked with earthly connections to material things, or even to a people, specific person, or similar things. So what I want you to visualize right now, even feel the moment and things that you feel too much connected on material plan in your everyday life, or too big and too much connections with the people around your life. And I just want you, this is easy meditation, you can of course repeat her whenever you need it, so it's not point that you just take a lot of things and put into this one session. So what I want you to do is pick 3 or 4 things you're too much attached, and visualize how you're attached to those things. And now what I want you to see is just strings, thin strings you hold in your hands, and that are attached to those 2, 3, or 4 things that you picked. It can be some person, it can be a material thing, everything that you feel that you're too much obsessed in a life, that it's not giving you super peace, that it's like taking your energy or control over you. So if you're too attached on anything like that, just hold those strings of this 2, 3, or 4 things that you picked. And when you're completely ready, just let go. In visualization, open your palm and let go these strings, these things that you're just letting go are not going to disappear from your life. They just won't overpower you. They will be here as a tool you use for your benefit. So now I want, if you're a Reikist, and even if you're not, put your palms over third eye chakra and just leave it there, leave it a couple of moments so you connect with that energy. Feel the energy around you, in you, fluctuating through your spiritual, emotional, mental body, physical body, your third eye chakra. Our third eye chakra, it mainly brings insights. We can be connected, but she's mainly blocked with the illusion, especially illusion of a separation of us all. Because soul essence, the source essence, the divine infinite is one. And when we get this body that we live in our mind, he's just shaped by the area where we grew up. And we get our limits, beliefs, and things we think we must do or believe. And somehow, in the middle of that is born the illusion of separation between us all. That you are better than someone, that you are below someone, that somebody else, some things God are doing better. And what I want you to think right now is to remember, when did you feel overpowered by someone, or you put someone above you and you feel smaller? Pick 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 situations when you catch yourself being judgmental about someone, moral stuff, or how they're running their life, or how fast they are learning, or how slow they are learning, or everything that brought you that you are better than someone, or that you are not good as someone. So bring a couple of those situations into your mind. 4 the top, don't go over 4. As I said, you can always repeat when you need this meditation. And when you have this in your mind, when you were judgmental about someone's morality in a life, or how they're running their life, and created those really illusional separation among us, hold on with the strings, hold that situations or people with the strings, And when you are completely ready, just lighten up those moments and let go of these couple strings in your arms. Just let it go. You don't need to be judgmental. You don't need to be in illusion separation. You can really connect yourself with a higher self. You can really unplug yourself into a divine source and just be. Just be. After third eye, I want you to, if you're a Reikist and if you're not, just put your palms over a throat chakra. Our throat chakra is communication center. We express ourselves through that center, and she represents that center, that chakra represents the truth. And the truth, it's easily blocked by lies, especially lies that we are telling ourselves. Lies that we are not good enough, or that we want specific things in our life and we try to make ourselves believe we want them, but actually we don't want them. We just want to dazzle our surroundings, or we want to show to someone how we are like great in a progress or learning or competitive. So we lie ourselves and build this lifestyle in our mind and impressing our soul that this is what we want, but actually we're lying to ourselves. So what I want you to do right now is to remember just 2 or 3, top 4, okay, situations where you just lied to yourself about your wishes, about your life, or what you want in your life, just because you were too scared to admit the truth to yourself or to somebody else. You were too scared. You were too scared just to be yourself in the moment, and you lie about your authenticity, about your soul expression. So when you do it, when you remember a couple of situations when you totally put lies in front of yourself so you could like please somebody else, or make them believe that you're something that you're not because you were too afraid to express yourself at the moment, just hold those situations with the strings. In your visualization, hold that strings, and when you're completely ready, just let them go. It's good to let go stuff that are just blocking us to feel good. So what I want you to do now is to put your palms over a heart area, over a heart chakra, and feel a little love and light and great energy, how it's just fluctuating into your system, into your cell, into your cells. And our heart chakra represents love, beautiful, divine love. And she is mainly blocked by sadness. We all feel sadness sometimes. There are situations in our life that can make us really sad. We're not prepared to deal with something. We get our heart broken, or partner leaves us, or friends walk away, or it can be even smaller things, and we feel sadness. If we don't let energy to move, to be in motion, then we don't get emotion, we get blockage. And our love to receive, to give, to feel hurt, to be happy about it can be blocked by lots of sadness in our system, in our life, in our emotional body. So what I want you to do is pick 2, 3, or 4 situations in a life when you felt really sad about something. It wasn't in your control to change it or to do anything, but you just felt super sad. And maybe even today, that sadness or situation runs through your mind sometimes. And now it's time that you can just remember her, remember these situations you felt sad about, holding with your strings. And when you're completely ready, just let go those strings. Just let them go. And you're gonna need to solve some other sadness so your emotions wouldn't be blocked. Your emotional body wouldn't be blocked. You can repeat this meditation. Now what I want you to do is to put the palms over your solar plexus and focus on your solar plexus. Here is our power of will, power of things that we're going to manifest, do, move, motivation. And when it's blocked, it's mainly blocked by shame. We're ashamed to do something. We're ashamed to go somewhere. We're ashamed to express our authenticity, be ourselves because of shame. Our self-esteem is in the solar plexus. We don't have, high level of self-esteem, of really appreciating ourselves. It's mainly because we feel shame. So I want you to, when you relax, just remember a couple of situations in your life when you felt shame, but you just couldn't do anything. And maybe you even feel shamed right now. You didn't put that energy and emotion, so it's blocked emotion. It doesn't fluctuate the energy. So think about a couple of moments, 2, 3, or 4 situations where you really felt shame in your life. It can be from the last month, it could be from past decade. It really isn't so important. It's important that you are holding the strings right now in your visualization, in your mind, in your mental eye, the strings of your shame. You're holding that shame, and when you're completely ready, just let go. Let go of these strings. There is no need that you cherish and nourish the shame about something that happened so long ago. And as I said, and I'll repeat again, whenever you're going to need to unblock some part of your chakra, or to put energy and emotion, or this meditation is going to be here so you can listen up her again. So what I want you to do now is to put your palms over your sacral center, over your sacral chakra. Our sacral center is mainly blocked by guilt. We all felt guilty sometimes in life that we didn't do something right. And now this guilt can block us, that we just cannot connect with other beings. Can be spontaneous. We can do so many things that are, just living and want to be revealed in our sacral center. So what I want you to think right now, a couple of times in life when you felt guilty. It doesn't matter if you felt guilty, you did something and then you felt guilty because you realized that it's wrong by your moral codex and beliefs. or you just felt guilty for some other reasons. But pick 2 or 3, the top 4 things and times when you felt guilty. And think about those moments and just put them on your strings. You have strings, you have power, you're a powerful being. It's just something that you are. Powerful being, active creator of your life, active creator of your choices. And when you're completely ready, just let go of those moments of guilt. Unblock your sacral center, unblock your sacral chakra. You totally deserve it. Now I want you to focus and put your palms around the root chakra. If you're a Reikist, it's great. You're going to do Reiki on yourself. If you're not, it's great. You're just going to let the energy be in motion in you. Our root chakra mainly is blocked by fear. We all have our fears. It depends how we grew up, how we live our lives, what it's in a moral codex, what it's in our system of beliefs, and stuff like that. And through the life we gather so many fears about something, losing something, gaining something. Lots of fears can interact in our mind and body system, not in a soul system, just in a mind and body system, in our mental body, emotional body, and physical one. So what I want you to think, it's about 2 or 3 fears that you have in your life. That can be imaginal fears that, never happened, or will never happen in a life, or fear on something, or fear of someone, just fear, anything that's causing fear. So I want you to think it's 2 or 3 things that you're really afraid of that causing you fear. So bring back into your conscious state what's causing you fear, and imagine in your mental eye that you're holding strings of your fear. And when you're totally ready, just let go of those strings. Let go of your fear. Like a balloons, let them fly away. It's just, you don't need to cherish fear, not in this moment, not in everyday life. It doesn't mean you're never gonna, not feel fear again. It just means that you're ready to let go your fear. I want to point out that as our physical world has its own rules that we all kind of know it, and the spiritual world has rules, and when you know them, it's easy to work in your spiritual growth. So the more times in your life you're going to do some certain meditation or visualization, you're going to show a spiritual realm that you're ready to let go these fears you work today, and those guilts you work today, or shame when you felt, or sadness, or lies that you were trying to convince yourself to be the truth, or illusions that we carry around, or too much attachments to material things or to certain people. You're going to show to a spiritual realm that you're really choosing to be. I hope you're going to enjoy this meditation. I hope you're going to work on unblocking your chakra centers and kings and queens, I want you to stay cool and love. And until next time, namaste.